Content is king is the quote most of you probably know. And to be honest, I can 100% agree with it. Creating your own valuable content is the one of the best ways to lay the foundations for a successful business. In today's video, I will show you guys not only what type of content is the best to create nowadays to earn quite a nice amount of money, but how to properly monetize it and what useful tools to use for its creation as well. After watching this full video, you will know exactly what works in the content creation business, and if you pay close attention, you will be able to apply this knowledge to your own business projects based on various content strategies. So make sure you wouldn't miss a piece of valuable information. I highly recommend you watch this video from the start to the end. At the beginning, let's take a closer look at a few best paid content creators nowadays. I'm not making clickbait titles, and now I just wanna show you that just being a content creator can make you one of the best paid people around the world. I leave aside those content platforms where the earnings of the most successful people are quite unclear. Rather, let's take a close look at the biggest content platform in the world, which is undoubtedly YouTube. That's not a secret that thanks to YouTube many people got the opportunity to become millionaires. I love about YouTube several things. One of them is the option for free advertising of your content provided by its algorithm. This is something that even some leading companies haven't realized yet. Its management is spending millions of dollars on advertising campaigns, but it's not the only way how to reach the right audience on YouTube. Sure, I know that setting up your own YouTube channel and slowly building a community passionate about your topic is a tough question, but overall it definitely pays off after some time. But let's now delay the answer on who are the highest earning YouTubers in 2022 and exactly how much they earned in the previous year, mainly thanks to YouTube. The first place is not surprising. MrBeast is currently the icon of YouTube. With more than 100 million subscribers, he earned $54 million in 2021, which is an incredible number. On the other hand, there's no one who has ever spent an enormous amount of money to make catchy YouTube videos like him. In addition, he always wants to help people with their financial situation, so I think that money he got in the previous year is truly deserved. Okay, that's the first place for the highest earning content creators slash YouTubers. I don't wanna make this video only about statistics of content creators earnings, so at the rest of the list I will look just real briefly. Second place, Jake Paul and $45 million. The third is Markiplier with $38 million. The fourth place occupies Hurt and Link with $30 million. Honestly, I've already never heard about them, so this place is quite surprising for me. The fifth is Unspeakable and he earned $28.5 million in 2021. Well, those statistics everyone can find on the internet. Now let's move on to the next part of this video, where I'm going to tell you some tips about the most trending and profitable content niches nowadays. Do you wanna be a successful content creator? Sure you want. Then the most important question should be on what topic will you create your content. Now I will give you some tips on the most profitable topics around the whole internet. First of all, you have to know what has the main influence on the profit you can generate with your content through ads. And yeah, it's the willingness of advertisers to spend a specific amount of money to attract a new customer. This depends mostly on the merchant's profit margin, the total price of goods or services they offer, and their target audience. Now just a quick example. Imagine you have an online store selling fast fashion clothes. The typical example of your target audience is a person who doesn't have enough money to buy branded clothes but still wishes to dress according to the latest trends. It's sure you can't spend much money on the advertisement for your online fashion store because you are selling something that hasn't a big value and the profit from one sold piece of clothing will not be much high. For this reason, you can't afford to pay tens of dollars per thousand clicks or views on your advertisement. And it's something that directly affects ad revenue for content creators as well. On the other hand, when running, for example, a business selling online courses regarding investing worth thousands of dollars intended mainly for wealthier part of customers, logically you will be able to offer much more money per thousand clicks or views of the ad. Again, this will have a direct impact on content creators who now would be able to earn multiple times more than their colleagues creating content about fashion. I believe you understand what I'm trying to point out. Choosing the topic of the content you will be creating is crucial, especially because of your potential future earnings, which really vary a lot depending on the specific topic of content. So now let's have a look at content topics that are most profitable around the whole internet. Number one is everything regarding wealth. You should know that creating content in this niche would be definitely the most profitable in comparison with other niches I'm going to mention later. The reason for this is quite simple. As I mentioned earlier, with the growing ability of people to pay more for a specific product or service, advertisers are willing to spend much more on ads. So when creating content in the wealth niche, you will be paid extremely well versus content creators dedicated to another topic. Well, wealth is quite a broad topic, so what you should focus on exactly? I've done research on different sub-niches of the wealth niche, and I found out that the best performing topics are currently dropshipping, cryptocurrencies, and overall investing. When being a content creator based in the United States or other countries with high CPM and creating content mostly about those topics, you can get far more than $50 CPM, which is an incredibly good number. For those of you who might already don't know what CPM means, it's the cost per mile. In the other words, it means how much money you generate per 1,000 views of your content. But don't get me wrong, this amount doesn't show how much money you will get in your bank account. When talking about YouTube, it will take a share of 45% and you will get 55% of CPM. This number lower to 55% is then called RPM. Personally, I've already seen many different income reports of various content creators and the high CPM ever was somewhere almost around $100. But for reaching this number, you have to be a top tier content creator in the most profitable niche, and almost all your viewers and readers have to be from the wealthiest countries around the world. Sure, creating content only in the wealth niche because of those crazy revenues could be really tempting, but there are other niches where you can earn as a content creator still nice money. One of them is the technology niche. To be honest, when being a technology enthusiast, it directly applies here that your hobby can become your main source of income. Moreover, when creating technology blog articles or YouTube videos, you don't have to be afraid because of the lack of topics to create content about. The technology market is still evolving and there constantly appears new gadgets, computers, mobile phones or drones. Then it's quite easy to borrow a new technology piece somewhere and create about it a review, for example. Another profitable idea for upcoming content creators could be a health niche. Nowadays people tend to spend much more money on various workout equipment or nutritional supplements, and it's your opportunity. It's also true here that if you love a healthy lifestyle, this topic can become your main source of income. Honestly, creating content that has something to do with your passion is much easier than forcing yourself to create articles or videos about something that you don't like a lot. So travel niche could be great for the majority of people because who doesn't like to travel and explore new places? It's not a secret that exist people who call themselves digital nomads. They just travel around the world and create content about their adventures. This type of lifestyle sounds like a dream, right? Now you might just wonder what platform you should use for uploading your content. Actually, it matters quite a lot where content pieces of those niches will be posted. The best performance in terms of revenue you can expect on YouTube. When uploading articles to your website with blog posts, for example, probably you will get less money through AdSense revenue. YouTube is simply the most popular among different content creators. It's much more enjoyable to create new content than just writing articles all the time, and you will get paid much more also thanks to other sources of income that you can build here. There are so many ways how you can as a content creator monetize your content. So let's take a close look at those that you should focus on if you want to make a nice amount of money as a full-time content creator. The number one source of income should be Google AdSense. This is the best way of monetizing content for those of you who don't want to set up or negotiate anything. Once you will be eligible to monetize your content with AdSense, you will just turn it on and then all goes automatically. When not eligible to use AdSense yet, you can use an affiliate meanwhile. All you have to do is find a suitable affiliate program and then join and choose a specific product or service you want to promote as an affiliate partner. Once you choose a product or service, you have to generate a specific link that will contain your unique affiliate ID. Then just post this link somewhere in your article or in the description of your YouTube video. Every time when someone will make a purchase through your unique link, you will get a commission. How easy? Once you will become someone who has at least several thousands followers or subscribers, you can reach out to sponsors and negotiate with them your first brand deal. Of course, as a small content creator, you can't expect excessively high income from these brand collaborations, but it can still become a major source of your income over time. Just be patient. One day brands will start to reach you out even without asking them. Another way how content creators can increase their earnings is by selling their own courses and digital products. In my opinion, this point is quite underestimated. I know some people who earn even multiple times more selling their own courses than with AdSense and affiliate. Creating your own course takes time, a lot of time, but once you have all the necessities around it done, all you have to do is to promote it in the right way. The huge advantage is that even one own digital course can generate you enough money over years and years without working on it anymore. Yeah, it's almost the definition of passive income. When having a large loyal fan base, selling your own merch could be another way how to earn some extra money as a content creator. Some content creators sometimes struggle with a lack of human interaction. In this case, it could be a good idea to offer one-to-one consultations. People want to learn from the best ones in their fields. I'm not an exception. And when being a real professional, you can expect an overhaul calendar once you will start offering personal consultations. Now let's move a little forward and talk about the equipment successful content creators use. Sure, expensive equipment is not necessary at your beginnings, but I like to tell you about things you shouldn't save money on because low quality of following equipment will drastically slow down the pace of your work. Number one, and really vital, is a computer with a good performance. When I tried making videos for the first time, I used my laptop and man, it was so annoying because because of the lack of performance. When I was editing videos on this laptop, I had to countless times switch it off and switch it on just because it has too poor performance, which resulted in a constant editing program crashing. There was only one solution: to purchase a new computer with a good enough performance. Now when I compare video editing on my other laptop and my new computer, there's a huge difference, and I'm really glad that I decided to purchase a new computer, because without it my editing process would be much harder. So when you work with programs and apps that require a lot of performance, I would really recommend you not try to save on your computer equipment. Purchasing a computer with weak parameters could bring you a lot of problems, believe me. Other equipment doesn't have to be the best one. For shooting your first videos, you can easily use your phone, and there's no necessity to immediately buy a special camera. There are tons of different DIY solutions for other video making equipment like softboxes or tripods, and before purchasing any type of equipment, you should first think about its alternatives. But anyway, if you are interested, you can check out what exact type of equipment I'm using. All of this you can find in the description right below this video. It's not a good idea to focus only on one website where you place the results of your work. You need to advertise your work even on other websites in order to increase your fan base. What do I mean by this? Basically, when you are running, for example, a YouTube channel like me, it's really good idea to start at least the Instagram or Facebook page. I'm definitely not saying you should post their same content as on YouTube. Your goal is to increase the number of people who will add some views to your videos. For this reason, it's a wise move to upload besides post announcing new videos, even post with just a little different content that people can't find on your YouTube channel. I'm doing this by posting various motivational quotes that are related to the niche I'm creating content in, for example. But every time it depends on the niche of your content. You should definitely avoid posting something that has nothing to do with your niche. Guys, I'd like to help you a little bit with your content creator beginnings. For this reason, I've prepared for you a short list of 3 useful software tools that can help you with creating better content no matter what type of it you create. Number 1 is answerthepublic.com. This website is a great one for everyone who wants to discover what exactly people are searching for and what topics of different niches are currently popular. Another one is removebg.com. As the name says, with this tool you can easily remove the background of your images for free. And it's something really useful when you realize that for doing this, different websites usually charge a fee. Almost every content creator usually needs high quality stock footage. It's not necessary to buy photos and videos from paid websites unless you are looking for something not extraordinary. For the basic needs of a small content creator, is a great solution to use pexels.com or pixabay.com, where you can find thousands and thousands of photos and videos you can use for free. Sometimes you might struggle with coming up with new topics you can create content about. So I will give you some tips where I'm personally looking for useful inspiration. Number 1 for me is the daily feed of content from apps I regularly use. Now I'm going to tell you one improvement that will help you incredibly with coming up with new ideas. Until recently, I had every app just one account where I followed all different types of content. My timelines and main pages were so messy at that time. There was everything mixed together: music, entertainment videos, educational videos, and so on. Well, you probably know exactly what I mean by this. So one day I decided to create separate accounts for every topic I'm interested in. Since this decision, my idea making process improved greatly. For example, when I'm searching for topics that I would use for one of the next videos on this channel, I just log in into the account where I follow people who make content regarding finance and business. And to make it clear, I'm definitely not copying someone else's content. I'm just looking for trending content pieces. Then I come up with my own ideas based on data I gained by watching popular YouTube videos. But YouTube is for sure not the only app I use in my idea making process. Often I use Instagram, Quora, Pinterest, or Telegram as well. And it's only up to you where you look for new ideas, but before doing this, you should set up a separate account where you will watch only content in the niche you are interested in. Then algorithms or the work will do for you, and on your feed and homepage will appear only the specific type of content you want. It's a quite useful improvement. What do you think, guys? Tell me your opinion on this in the comment section. Well, now we have a solid baseline knowledge of what every content creator should know. But sure, not everyone is wishing to be one of them. Maybe you are much more passionate about running your own business rather than constantly posting new content pieces online. For this case, I've prepared for you a special video where you will get to know about 12 profitable digital ideas you can sell online, and I even added to this video several tips on where to sell them. That valuable information is just one click far away from you. I believe you enjoyed today's a little bit longer video, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. See you soon.